Hey YouTube, Black Market here. Wanted to get a review in with you tonight before the market opens tomorrow. So let's start out like we usually do. Got the ES to SPY, the Qs, and the VIX up. So as we can see, the ES, SPY, and Q both look pretty good above that 21 EMA. If we pull up the Celts on the ES, you can see we're about 2 ATRs from that midpoint. So we could head back up towards that 3 ATR mark, or we could consolidate a bit before we make a push to all-time highs. So we are looking pretty good right now. We'll see. The market has had a good run. If you look on the EMAs, not necessarily on the ES, but on the SPY and the Q, you can kind of see where there's still an upward trajectory, but it's not as as angled as it was before. It looks like it's kind of leveling off a bit. The ES trajectory as well looks like it is still moving up, which is good. One thing to note though is the VIX. The VIX is kind of holding right around that, between that 18 to 17 level. We did close back below that 21 on the daily, so that is good for the continuation of the market to go up. But once again, we don't necessarily want to have any biases, although I am still bullish right now just because we are above those 21 EMAs. And going into next week, I'm still looking to trade stocks and have positions from a call standpoint, right? Buying calls or making sure that I'm looking to look for positions that are possibly going to be going up. So that's kind of where I stand right now. I don't really look to get bearish on the market until I see it close below that 21 by the ES. Then I look to get into some more bearish position. But right now, still slightly have a bullish sentiment going into tomorrow. But like I said, anything can happen. So a couple of stocks I am looking at. If we go to the 1 hour, which we're on, go to Nike. As of right now, I like Nike on the 1 hour. It's definitely been in a squeeze for a decent amount of time on this 1 hour, and some buying pressure is coming in, and it's holding above that mid-Bollinger Band in after hours. So I would look to play this on an hourly chart or possibly a 5 or 20 or 30-minute chart, tomorrow if things still look good for Nike and its sector. Another couple of stocks I'm looking at is Goldman Sachs on the daily. As you can see here, it's in a squeeze on the daily above that mid-Bollinger Band, and we've got buying pressure that has been decently sustainable and coming in, so we could look to make a push out of this daily squeeze. Baidu is another candidate on the daily. As you can see here, we've definitely had a move down, so I wouldn't necessarily call this an A+ setup. I like to see some momentum, some buying momentum behind that move, but we've had a move down, and we're starting to see a little bit of buying pressure coming in, and it is above that mid-Bollinger Band on the daily, so we could have a nice move from Baidu as well. And then if we look at the 3-day, we got AbbVie. AbbVie looks nice on this 3-day. You can see we've had a few consecutive days of buying pressure coming in, and it's been increased buying pressure. We're above that mid-Bollinger Band, holding steady at the 5 MA, and we're squeezing right below an all-time high, which I like to see. So this is a really good setup. I'm definitely going to be looking at AbbVie on an hourly chart, on a 30-minute chart, looking to play that, get a bullish position on that stock if the market holds true and decides to get bullish as well. This is definitely one I'll be playing. And then last but not least, we got J&J. Obviously, we all know the news. It's kind of surprising J&J didn't fall as much as it did with the vaccine hiccups. But you can see really it's kind of stayed in that range as of late. And we have one bar of buying pressure coming in, although it has been in the squeeze. And for the most part, that selling pressure has lessened over the past several days. So, and it's squeezing right below a high as well. So we could easily see J&J go to new all-time highs next week if the market's got some strength. So I think going into next week, like the past really several weeks, it's going to be a week of patience, right? You know, we could have a strong move back towards all-time highs. We could consolidate, or we can move back towards the mean. So it just all depends on what the market wants to do, right? So appreciate the time, appreciate the support. If you've got any questions or concerns, you know what to do. Hit me up. If you like the content, please like the video and please subscribe. You guys have a good trading week. Talk with you later.